Okay, Air Spot RL Behavior Research. So was it real life from Boston Dynamics? From your boy Boston Dynamics. Okay, what do we got? Mom, new Boston Dynamics video dropped. Look what they're doing with the robots. Backflip. Or wait, no, not even a backflip. It's a back handspring. You guys are lazy. Make him do the damn backflip. Quit letting him use his hands, all right? Stop.
The scariest thing about a triple backflip on Spot is probably finding all the different ways that the
Oh, that's a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
hardware can fail in these scenarios, and finding ways to mitigate them is probably...
Oh, shit. They got the balance wheels? That's pretty cool.
the scariest and hardest part about a triple backflip.
Ooh, triple backflip. Ooh. That's what they're gonna... He's probably gonna do a triple backflip at the end of the video. What? Does he do it? Oh, barely. He like, if that was a real dog, his knees would have been blown out. You see that shit right there? Lands right on his duck legs. Bang. Right on the duck legs. Look at that. That's not a stick to the landing. Stick to landing, guys. That's a my duck legs for dogs. They're blown out. Good recovery.
I'm Arun Kumar. I am on the Spot behavior team, and right now I'm doing reinforcement learning research for Spot. Spot has a lot of behaviors that are useful, like it could walk upstairs, it could open doors, it could take a picture of a small gauge from like 50 yards out. And we need a coordination system to chain all those behaviors together. Our control software needs to know how to move all the motors so Spot walks smoothly. Our perception software needs to understand information from the camera and allow Spot to navigate through a factory. We want...
Dang. They're taking the factory quality assurance jobs first. This thing's going to walk around in a factory and look at what all the people are doing. It's a robot that looks at robots, right? Because like I went to like, oh, what was it? Like a pavers factory one time, and it's a gigantic like assembly line, like with a conveyor belt and all this bullshit. And yeah, there's like people at like a station or whatever. But I can just imagine a robot watching an assembly line of robots to make sure that the assembly line of robots is doing their shit. That's what I can see.
Want to be able to fully utilize the hardware. That means we want to be able to exert as much force as the motors can possibly deliver, and we need to do that reliably.
So that when this thing is fully automated and it does all the things that he says it will do, everybody is going to buy these things up and just stop hiring people for this job that this thing's going to take. And there's nothing that you could do about it.
Obviously, doing a backflip is not something that our customers need.
No.
They might want it for fun, but they don't need it. But
No.
there are situations where we need to utilize the motors and the power system to its full potential. Spot usually carries around a lot of heavy payloads. It has a camera that weighs about 20 pounds.
Is it going to be able to carry out like it has like a camera on it. It probably has like an intercom on it or some sort of like text to speech thing so it can like talk. It probably has like a little pocket full of like write up papers to like write you up whenever it spots you not doing something that you're supposed to be doing. Whenever like you're on your phone, it's like, oh, write that guy up. You know the rules. Put your phone away. That's what this thing's gonna do. 100%.
Robots have arms on them. When those robots are on customer sites, sometimes...
Bro, this is the most eerie, and I don't think they meant it to look like this. This is the most eerie looking thing.
Pounds,
And they did it in slow motion.
about 20 pounds. Some robots have arms on them. When those robots are on customer sites, sometimes...
Bro, this looks so creepy. Like, remember how in Jurassic Park, the raptors were able to, like, figure out how to open the door by turning the handle? That's what this reminds me of. That's fucking crazy.
On them. When those robots are on customer sites, sometimes they slip, sometimes they trip, and to recover, you need to exert a lot of power to reliably recover.
Oh, look, he's on 2 legs now, guys, just like you.
Our robots know how to fully utilize their hardware. We can make robots that are better at recovering from slips, better at recovering when they trip on...
Yeah, you gotta work on that one, dude. He's like banging the shit out of his knees.
Some stairs. Spot wasn't designed to do a backflip. My team didn't even think that
Yet.
it could do a standing backflip before I started working on this. So for Spot, it took a while because we had to operate at the extremes of the hardware. We had to deal with all the hardware complications that could come with that.
Yeah, that's not a backflip. That's just a back handspring. Like, look. Like, I'm gonna do this. Back handspring. Stop. Look, that's what this is. Nope. Back handspring. Woohoo. Back handspring.
Also, the dynamics of the robot are different when you're operating at the limits, and you have to model that in simulation. You want the simulation to be as true to the physical hardware. You don't want your policy to do something in simulation that the physical hardware can't do. Reinforcement learning
Is that what you're calling the triple backflip? That's like 3 back handsprings, dude.
is a type of machine learning that involves an agent in an environment. So in simulation, we have the robot, which is the agent, and we simulate some environment for the robot. And for every action that the agent makes, the robot makes, it receives a reward. And over...
How do you reward a robot? Do you give it like a maintenance? Like, oh, like do you charge it in? Like, oh, you plug the USB-C in his ass, and then you plug him into the wall. Like, oh, you like that spot? You like that electricity? You're back at 100.
Over time, we train neural networks to maximize the reward. And ironically,
you get to live a little bit longer.
It's a lot like training a dog. Like if I tell my dog to sit, it hears the command sit, it sits down, and I'll give my dog a treat as a reward. For these behaviors, really we're just tracking a reference. We have an animation of Spot doing a backflip, and we want
That's not backflip.
Spot to follow that animation as closely as possible so it does a backflip.
That's not a backflip. That's 3 back handsprings.
To prepare for a live performance, it really just means we have to do a lot of robustness testing. So as soon as something works in sim, we'll deploy it on the hardware. It never works first time on the hardware. It's gonna fail somehow.
Yeah. And it's nice that Boston Dynamics is being so forthcoming and showing you all the failures before you see the final product. I mean, obviously at the beginning of the video, they like tried to lead in with all this other stuff in the beginning. But yeah, like a lot of the robots, they do nothing but fail until they do it like 10,000 times. And then it's like, oh, we did it the one good time. And then, yeah, okay, like upload that one on there.
Time something fails, we generate a log of everything that the robot observed during the failure, try to find why the robot failed, we fix that issue, then we repeat the cycle. Run it on hardware, find the next failure, debug it, fix it, run it on hardware, and
yeah, and then just do that. Have you guys not like been able to like automate that whole process yet?
the more you do that, the more reliable your behaviors will be. I don't know if I could remember all the behaviors that I programmed off the top of my head. There was a backflip, triple backflip,
That's not a backflip.
quintuple backflip.
I bet that quintuple was. The fuck? Increased cause of the. Five. Five? Five backflips. Five back handsprings, you mean? Real quick, let me see. Let me see something. Okay, let's mute this. I'm not even gonna watch this. I'm just gonna. This is a. Have you ever seen a triple backflip? Come on. One. Right? Tuck. 1, 2, 3. That's a triple backflip. All right, let's use the right language. Like, right? So we all know what we're talking about.
7 backflips, is that a septuple backflip? I was shocked when I was asked to create behaviors for America's Got Talent. All of my work at this company has been for industrial inspection, so it was always about like walking the robot around the factory, taking the right picture at the right time, reliably making it back to the dot.
Yep.
I've never been given a project where it's like, throw this robot around and make it work. So that was exciting. I'm
Good.
excited to see what Spot does next.
Good for him.
Stop.
I can just tell by how this robot is back handspringing. It's like a basic problem that humans have whenever they go to do anything like backflip or back handspring. They never get up enough. Right? This thing is just like barely landing to like barely get like a back handspring. Like to solve this, you just got to go up more. Go up. Oh, look, and we got more robots about ready to take your jobs. Take your factory jobs. Nobody wants to do manual labor. I get it. Neither do I. All right? Now, anytime I hear anything, some people talk about unskilled labor, make this robot do the unskilled labor and see how hard it is. Right? Fuck you for making that stupid argument. But Boston Dynamics, good job. Getting closer. Dubskis. Keep it up, dude. And actually make it do a single backflip and not a back handspring, please. Thank you. What's the vibes? Remember Atlas clunking around 10 years ago, connected via harness and cable to control the mechanism? And how impressive was that? Now we have this, just a short time later. Incredible. Man, this dude is freaking cool. Not only does he have an amazing job, but he's super intelligent and very humble about it. Bravo. Is this like a real person? Ooh, a Clippy. We got Lewis Rossman enjoyer. Every time I turn around, the dog is moving more fluidly. Honestly, very impressive, especially at the scale these things are at. Yeah. I love hearing people cheer when it works. Yeah. Everyone is cheering right now because they can't see what's going to happen. People just don't think that far into the future. I mean, and it's fine. Neither do I. But yeah. The moment these things get so precise with their movements, you better believe all the CEOs are going to buy them up and start firing people. But whatever. Good stuff. Boss Dynamics. Keep going. All right, that's it. Later.